won last time though. But we left because the ship was on the spot. That's why. And I stopped broadcasting because my Wi-Fi was messing up. That too.
This video is brought to you by catbeast.com. Design your own custom snapbacks and hats.
Throughout NBA history, there have been many players who have served prison sentences after committing a crime. From small charges such as drug possession to large offenses including kidnapping, murder, and rape, these NBA players have committed crimes that many people have not heard about. Although most of these players are retired and played during the 1980s and 1990s, some still play in the league even today using help from their expensive lawyers to get rid of most of these charges. Before I begin, I just want to say that some of these crimes are fairly disturbing, so if you have a weak stomach or get bothered easily, you might want to turn this off. Now with all that being said, let's take a look at 5 NBA players who have been to prison before. Welcome to NBA Insider. Although many people know J.R. Smith as the Cleveland Cavaliers small forward, many people don't know about his past. J.R. Smith has a history of car accidents and reckless driving. On June 9th, 2007, while J.R. Smith was hurrying home to his brother's graduation barbecue, he was driving a black SUV 67 miles per hour in an area where the speed limit was 35. Because of this, he lost control of the car and drove through a stop sign and collided with another car. Both Smith and his friend, 21-year-old Andre Bell, were ejected from the vehicle after impact. Andre Bell later died from his injuries after suffering massive head wounds. He was thrown violently around the vehicle's interior and suffered multiple slashes as well as a fractured skull after hitting the pavement head first. Smith, on the other hand, was thrown around the open sunroof before landing on the road. He only suffered a few scratches and an injury to his left shoulder. Another passenger in the SUV and a woman driving the other car were injured but recovered. Later on, a judge sentenced 23. However, the judge later suspended 60 days of the sentence if Smith was willing to perform 500 hours of community service by visiting sick children, 1/3 of his original sentence. Although a grand jury declined to indict Smith and his sentence had been reduced to just 30 days, he still faced 5 motor vehicle violations, a $506 fine, and pleaded community service and had his license suspended for 2 years. Corey Blount was a skilled power forward / center at the University of Cincinnati and played his first NBA season after being selected as a first-round draft pick by the Chicago Bulls in 1993. Throughout his 11-year NBA career, he also played for the Los Angeles Lakers, Cleveland Cavaliers, Phoenix Suns, and much more. As ironic as this may sound, Corey Blount was sentenced to prison on December 4th, 2008 after being caught with 29 pounds of marijuana. The 40-year-old was arrested by sheriff deputies after they found 11 pounds of marijuana that someone sent to him. Upon further investigation, police said they found another 18 pounds of marijuana, a 1996 Mercedes-Benz, a 2004 Cadillac Escalade, a 2000 Chevrolet Suburban, 3 guns, and $29,500 in cash. Corey Blount claimed that the marijuana was intended for personal use and to share with friends. However, the guns and cash did not help his case. The 6'9" player was sentenced to 1 year in prison after pleading guilty to 2 charges of felony possession. And although the judge did not sentence Blount to the maximum of 10 years in prison, he still fined him $10,000 and ordered him to surrender the vehicles and $34,000 in cash. I don't know what it is, but apparently the University of Cincinnati is known for producing basketball players who eventually become criminals. Back in 2001, after averaging more than 13 points per game and 5 rebounds for the Seattle Supersonics in the 1999 NBA season, 25-year-old Ruben Patterson effectively ended his career when he was convicted